Happy Friday. It's me, Maris, and I am live from my sacred space in Oklahoma City. And I am doing a weekend energy forecast, looking to see what's going on, where it's going to, and when you look at these, it's like chance favors a prepared mind. So this is just as an observation. That energy comes in, and what you do with it is free will, your own choice. This is if you just sit back and do absolutely nothing at all, unless there's something that indicates this is what you need to do. Then it's like follow that direction through there. So I hope everybody is having a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful end of the solar eclipse week. We're using the Sacred Mother Earth. I think that's the name of the deck. The box is somewhere over there. Deck today. She sometimes can be really kind of off the wall, sometimes really risque, sometimes really sweet like a grandma or great grandma, and then other times kind of raw and rough like your barfly buddy. I'm like, okay, so yeah, just kind of depending on where she's coming from. So, okay, there's my first couple. Okay, okay, alright. Guess that too. What do we need to know? Okay. And, I'm not too talkative. Okay, watch them all start kicking out now. Sometimes they have to be in a particular order. I won't lie. It's not like you can just look at it and get a whole picture thing at once. Sometimes it has to be like one card leads to another. And, okay. Is there anything else? Okay, alright, so, looks like we got a big old wad. Hey, I have missed you, my friend. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Okay, and we've got a big old wad of cards, so please make sure that you got something, one of your favorite snacks or whatever coming up. And, let's see how many I think this one is like a tight squeeze. Okay, alright, so this is a really kind of cool start. Let's take a look at the energy coming in. Again, it is a thick deck, so make sure you've got a little snack or a drink close by. I am well. I am behaving. Don't tell anybody. It's been a really good week. And, the solar eclipse was very dreamy for me. It was a time of dream state. And I've noticed that since then, my senses are extremely heightened and my readings have been really cool. So, I'm like, yeah. And I've had people like, yeah. Whoa. So, I'm digging it. So I'm hoping that other people are feeling that almost it's like a breath of fresh air kind of feeling. I hope other people are feeling it. And we're actually got a really good energy coming in this weekend. Take a look at it, my friend. You're going to love it. No. Hold on. Okay. And there we go. I had to figure out. Oh my God, you did? 3 feathers. Oh my gosh. Father, Son, Holy Ghost, whatever you want to call it. Creator, Great Spirit, Wonka Tonkin, it's all the same. Buddha, it's all the same. Interconnection is where we're coming in. So this is about creating a really cool network. a really cool web. I see like a spider, but she's not alone. There's other spiders, but they all are working together to create this beautiful network amongst each other. Amongst each other, with each other. Okay. Then we see the grounding upside down is our obstacle. And I'm going to say on that card, when I looked, the first thing that came to my head when I saw that card was, oh, we've been everywhere but here. We haven't been grounding. We haven't been taking care of stuff. I know so many people have been wrapped up in the solar eclipse. It's going to be the end of the world. We're opening up a portal so the demons can come through. You know, all this kind of different energy. And it's scattered people's emotions and kind of made things feel a little weird and uncomfortable. And what I'm saying is, like, some people were having just a little bit more anxiety than normal. So I'm like, I totally get it. But in many ways, and I'm just kind of getting my sage going here. So I just wanted to bless you, my friend. Blessing you with the sage. Bringing you in peace, in together. Okay. All right. So when we're looking at that grounding upside down, it's talking about being everywhere but here, and not being very grounded. It's like scatterbrained, you know, not where you could be, should be, would be, if you were in a better sense of alignment. However, if you looked right next to it, you saw it's got, the path of beauty. And the path of beauty is saying, but you know what? The light is at the end of the tunnel, and that little tunnel is pretty dang short. That tunnel is pretty dang short. So it's like, don't be focused on that out of the world, whatever. It's come through. Go, okay, what am I feeling? You know, what am I experiencing? Because I know that many people that are light workers, or that are, you know, psychics, mediums, whatever, you know, have talked about a shift in the veil. And I was like, oh yeah, it's because another, you know, layer has been removed. So we're seeing things in a greater way. And some people go into panic mode. They don't know how to deal with that. They don't know how, you know, it's like, anything that it's a change from their norm, it freaks them out, you know, whether it's good or bad. Now, I'm like, I don't do that on the good stuff, but back in the day, if something went negative, oh my God, I would, my root center was out of control, out of whack, out of alignment. I would start having horrible issues going on, even medically, until I could start working on, and I learned how to get my root back centered. This is just like a quickie insight, what we're looking at on that grounding upside down card. It's not something that's going to be long lasting. It's just giving you a quick insight. That's why we're feeling that overwhelming anxiety, blah blah. Maybe you've noticed little bowel changes. But that path of beauty, that is the light at the end of the tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel. So when I'm looking at that, I'm like, okay, we got cool stuff coming up with that. I'm not going to be sweating any bullets anymore. I'm cool with that. So what happens? All right, because that's like what's coming in. So what are we looking forward to? Oh, goodness. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, you're going to laugh on this line. It just like made me start laughing when I looked at it. So what we're looking at in our first card here of this line is we're looking at authenticity. So we know that we have this energy coming in. We know that it's, you know, connecting us, bringing us together. You know, so that means that you're getting boosted in your vibe. So you're high flying, you know, feeling really good. You know, maybe you got a little bit of the Midas touch going on. And then there's also this underlying, you're not feeling grounded. You're a little bit all over the place. Anxiety starts to increase. And then the path of beauty, we know, is our pathway. So what is our path? That path of beauty is leading us to authenticity, who we really are. So this weekend, it's like, I can be who I am. I can be me. I can be who I am, and I can be me. Now, when I'm looking at the coyote totem, and it is in the obstacle position, I can't help but to laugh, because what I'm seeing on that is that in that coyote totem, that's laughter is your best medicine. And often in that, you're laughing at yourself. So this is a time of a little bit of reflection, where you get to giggle about something that you did, or, you know, oh my God, I cannot believe I did that. You know, that was just insane. But it's with laughter, it's with a giggle. You understand that you have moved on from being in that place. You're not in that position, and that's what's reinforced with the third card of that row, where we look at mystery upside down. And I won't lie, and I'm like, oh my gosh, when I saw that, this phrase that came to my head was "no shish, Sherlock." And it's like, it's not a mystery. We all know that we were stupid, or we did something that was kind of like not the sharpest tool in the shed's idea. But we did it, and we had the repercussions. Laughter is the best medicine. And again, no shiz Sherlock. We recognize that. We already, not that we already know it, but we already know it. So this is going to give us this little bit of an idea. And I'm going to say, and you're going to be really creative with this idea. We look at that first card there. And let's do it like this. Okay, so that first card, I'm going to take my little thing off of there, is vision. And in that vision card, what I'm seeing is a creativity. Like in your brain, that light bulb goes off and you get this brilliant, brilliant, brilliant idea. And with this brilliant idea, you're going to do something really cool with it. Okay, now the obstacle is that sense of creativity. And I'm going to say, with that in mind, and looking at that, with saying that your creativity is going to be all over the place. And sometimes that can be an obstacle, because it's like having too many choices of what to choose from. And it makes me, it flashes like being at a paint counter. And you know, up on the wall where they have all of those little paint chips, and you're going to choose a color. So choose a color right now. Okay? All right, so you chose your color. And now I want you to imagine how many shades of that color exist. Okay? So that's where your sacral is. You are raring to go. Now, that also can be that you're raring to go, like as in libido. And, you know, just be mindful that you make good choices with that, okay? Make good choices when it comes to your libido. That is some divine energy. And there are several of you that watch my videos that you ladies are very, very high vibe, and you need to be mindful of how you spend your energy. Let's get back over here to the reading. I don't know where the hell that came from. I mean, I know it didn't come from hell, but that was kind of bizarre. Anyway, so where's this vision and this creativity? And I'm going to say right now, you're going to be all over the place. You're going to be all over the place. So be really, and I'm going to say, here's a remedy. Because a lot of times I don't, or sometimes, yeah, most of the time I do add a remedy in. Here's a remedy. Do not buy anything this weekend. Okay? If you have a grocery list, you stick to your grocery list. Do not buy anything outside of the grocery list. But I'm talking about like creativity, what's coming, dreaming up in your head. Don't buy into it because you're going to be scattered and you're going to buy a bunch of BS that you're not going to be using. And that's, it's a waste of your energy and a waste of your time. So focus on what you have and creating from what you have, okay? I was going to say, sometimes I don't like to put that remedy out there. I don't know, it's not that I don't like it, but sometimes it's not necessary, and then other times it is super, super necessary. Now, come Sunday afternoon, Sunday evening, this is kind of interesting. It is going to be, and I'm laughing because I think it's going to be like 90 degrees on Sunday, at least down in southern Oklahoma. So I'm laughing because what I'm seeing here is a change in climate, a change in weather, a change in season. That is very apparent. And I'm looking at this again. This is like our Sunday. How does our weekend end, and what does it bring us into on Monday? And I'm like, yeah, so it's like our seasons change. We're in a change of season. And so that becomes what I'm going to say, that becomes very apparent. And where are we ending up with on this? And I'm like, okay, I understand. Let me start with these two. Okay, this chick, every time she comes up, this is about our wonderful, beautiful, awesome qualities. How awesome of a earth god, how awesome of the earth mama we are. A living example. It's just, when she shows up, it's all about our intrinsic grooviness, okay? So this is all ending up that we're going to show some unconditional love. And I'm laughing because it is with condition. You see, the speaking out card is upside down. So when I'm looking at unconditional love and then speaking out upside down, so that tells me that your act of unconditional love is just not saying anything at all. And I'm like, really? I have to be quiet? And I'm not saying bite your tongue. But come Sunday night, when you really want to say something, say nothing at all. Okay? And we have 2 more cards left. Let's look. And so we have 2 cards left and that I want to share with you. Thank you for holding in through that little stall. And the first card there is Sisterhood. And the second card is Embrace. And I'm going to say girls' trip is in order. And go on that girls' trip. Even if it's a group of guys. Okay, so for my guys, the same principle. Get together and go on a quick adventure, go on a trip, go on a, even if it's just a day trip, make it a long day trip, but get out there on the road and get into some connections, and when I'm saying intimate, I'm not meaning sexual, I'm meaning personal, intimate space. So you're riding in a car, riding in a van, whatever. You know, you're not on the internet with each other. You're in personal space with those people for and I'm like, an adventure, you know. So I'd hope to see it at least more than one day, but being in that space for an adventure, it'll be very good. It'll be very beneficial. A lot of good, beautiful, high vibration with that when I'm looking at that. And it's when you see that embrace card, and when you see the embrace card here, it's all about it. Embrace it, love it, have a wonderful, fun, groovy time, enjoy. Let it be something that brings you joy to your earth center and your heart center, because those have been neglected for a while, and it'll help to balance your root. Okay, interesting. So embrace that. Maybe do a little dancing with it, but use that root. Get yourself back into feeling that groove, feeling groovy again. So I hope you enjoyed the reading today. Please do me a big favor and love the video. Comment something cool. Let me know what you think of the video. Say hi, whatever. And don't forget to share. And have a beautiful, beautiful day.